Lane Curry has earned his induction into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame as a player, coach, clinician, and playing manager on teams in Manitoba and North Dakota. Lane, it's been a steady climb for you into the Manitoba Baseball Shrine. Looking back, what stands out as special highlights for you in that lengthy career?
Oh, I guess I was fortunate to play on many teams and in a variety of leagues around Manitoba, so the best people that you get to meet are quite often involved in sports, so it's been many connections, lifelong, reminiscing and seeing these guys again and bringing up memories every time I see people in different parts of Manitoba. So for me, it's the camaraderie and the ability to have said I got to play with some great players. And,
a nice journey for you, in other words, eh?
It has been. It's actually a good way to see Manitoba if you like to play in baseball.
How does winning the conference batting title while attending Mayville State U in 1989, how does that rate in your baseball memory book?
Well, we had a very good team, so I don't know that it was that high. It was just, it came out in the paper and it had the stats, so I cut that out, and I don't know if I was ever really crowned that, but at our conference tournament they had posted all those statistics, so I guess the fact to be on that team with a bunch of good players and to get to play was good enough for me.
Did that lead to your election to the Mayville State Hall of Fame for both baseball and football in 1996?
Well, again, good teams, so those were team inductions. They weren't individual, but I was lucky to be part of the baseball team. I'd put in a lot of time, and they were good every year. So I went out for football, kind of for a change of pace, and things went really well for the football team. And it's a very popular sport in North Dakota, so it was very satisfying. Yes.
Every couple of years, 1988, 90, and 92, 3 times you played on Manitoba championship teams, St. Boniface Juniors, then Hamiota and Riverside in the Manitoba Senior League. So what happened when you didn't win in the years in between?
Well, I kind of got coerced by some friends I'd met at Mayville to, in 88, go play with St. Boniface, which was kind of odd because they were a rival. I started my junior career here with Pembina Valley. First 2 years they were in the league. And St. Boniface put us out, and then I thought I'd never wear a St. Boniface uniform because they were rivals. And then, lo and behold, the next year at college, I'm playing with 3 or 4 guys from St. Boniface, and they talked me into playing there. So that kind of led to my free agency, I guess, in baseball. And I was fortunate enough to get on a good team there as well. And we won the league in my last year of junior. And then the years in between, I was back home, playing with our local intermediate team and kind of running the ship. And we didn't have great success back home in Manitou, but nonetheless we had a team and got to play, and it led to many opportunities. My parents always said, play hard, you'll get a chance, you'll get picked up if you do your thing and hustle. So that's what I tried to do, and I was fortunate to get on some other teams because of that.
Talking about getting picked up, I see a bright spot on your resume in 91. You were picked up by the Toulon Cardinals to go to the Senior Nationals down in Quebec. I'm sure that was another highlight for you.
Definite highlight, yeah, because it was kind of a last minute. I wasn't on their team that had won the right to go the year previous, and they were in need of a catcher that batted right-handed, and I was available. So again, got to go join some guys I played against, and was very happy to be on the same team with. And we did a good showing there at Rimouski, but it was a national championship, so that's the only one I ever got to partake in. So I'm very, very happy I was selected and asked to go join them.
Good memory for you, I'm sure. You also played on all-star teams in the Manitoba Senior, the Manitoba Junior, and the Border Leagues in your career. I'm sure you're proud of that too.
Yeah, in the old Border League, back in the late 80s, they decided they got to send a representative from each division. So the Border East started sending an all-star team, and it was good incentive to stay with your local team with the hopes that you might get picked up. And when they started sending this all-star team to the provincials, they were very successful and got opportunities to go to Western Canadian. So, those off years maybe where I didn't have championships, I was trying to maybe get an opportunity to stay at home, but play with the local kind of all-star team at provincials with the hopes of going on farther. So, yeah, all-star games are always great. It's fun to play with guys that you play against and learn from them, and so it was fun.
How about your time as a baseball clinician, coaching, managing, How did you enjoy that as opposed to being a player?
Well, it was great. I mean, especially Kevin Booker was the head coach in '97 for the summer games, and they were in Brandon that year. So he asked me and another friend to be assistants. So that was a great opportunity. But I really liked again traveling throughout Manitoba and doing clinicians, and it was got reimbursed. It was good incentive to share the game, and I think a lot of us that were able to have the opportunities to go down to college and play baseball, we were glad to share those drills and skills and techniques that we really weren't all trained in as much back in those days. So it was fun to share the learning.
It was your chance to put back into the game what you took out of it.
Yeah,
really,
yeah, absolutely.
You've had periods of coaching at the high school level with Pee Wee girls at the Nationals in Edmonton in 2012. You need some versatility to handle that kind of assignment?
Well, for the most part, the girls were very eager to learn. My daughter was in that age group, so that was good incentive as well. But, I knew baseball. I didn't know fastball, and my daughter wanted to try baseball, so I coached there for a few years in minor. And some of those girls just did very well last year in an older age category, so it's great to see
that happen.
Yeah.
You were inducted into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame as a member of the Hamiota Red Sox championship teams. So now you go into the shrine as an individual player builder. In my opinion, it's something special to have that kind of recognition.
Well, thanks, Bob. It's a great honor, and I'm just glad to be part of it. Like I said, it's the memories that I have from my teammates and the people involved in baseball. It's been very, very good memories for me.
Lane Curry, a very deserving member of the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame.